This is the dumbbell hammer curl, which is a really good exercise to target the brachioradialis, which is one of the forearm muscles that flexes the elbow. It also works the biceps, but I prefer to use this in my programming to target the forearm. A few technique pointers to note are: number one, try to keep your elbows by your sides throughout the full range of motion. This ensures that at the top of the rep, your forearm will not be vertical or perpendicular to the ground. The problem with your forearm being perpendicular to the ground, or in other words, the dumbbell being directly stacked on top of your elbow, is that you completely lose tension in the target muscle. Because the line of pull of gravity and the dumbbell are directly down, if your forearm is vertical and the dumbbell is stacked over your elbow, the bicep and brachioradialis are not doing any work. You can pretty much hold that position all day. But here you'll notice at the top of the rep, the angle of my forearm is approximately 45 degrees. Now on the other hand, the only position during this range of motion where there's no tension on the bicep or brachioradialis is again when the forearm is vertical, which occurs at the bottom of the repetition or at the start of the rep. When the dumbbells are directly below my elbows at the bottom of the rep, the line of force or the pull of gravity with the dumbbells is straight down and parallel to the bicep and brachioradialis. This means that there is very little tension in this position. However, it does put the bicep and brachioradialis in a more of a stretched position, which is an important factor for stimulating hypertrophy. The final point to note is notice where I've gripped the dumbbell. My hands are up towards the top of the dumbbell, which means there's contact between the dumbbell and the top of my hand. This technique means the grip is not a limiting factor, as you don't have to squeeze the dumbbell as hard, and it also distributes the load further down, which makes it mechanically a little bit more difficult.